we definitely didn't just record back to back. So,
No, we didn't. We would never do that.
but we are going to talk about the Jujutsu Kaisen movie that just came out,
Which we watched yesterday, not today.
and this is going to be a completely or mostly to completely spoiler-free review, just because neither of those two goblins have seen it yet. So,
I enjoyed it. I see. Okay, so we'll get started. We'll get started. So I'm gonna start this one because I'm
okay.
passionate about it right now for some reason. So most of it going into it, I thought I was going to be watching entirely a recap, basically, of the Shibuya incident, that arc. But then I started to hear people talking about it, and I realized that wasn't what it was going to be. So then I didn't really even know what I was getting into when I went to the actual movie theater entirely. I mean, I heard a little bit, but so we will talk about I'll talk about the structure of it because I mean that's something that the spoilers don't really matter a ton. So the first 45 minutes, or how long would you say the recap?
I would say it's about 70% recap, 30%
Yeah,
new
that's a good
new
new
content.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the recap, it's obviously not as good as if you watch the actual episodes in the anime. So there's basically no point to it, which kind of stinks in my opinion, at least. Like, I think there's not a big point to it, but at the same time, people aren't going to go to the movie theater watch a 30-minute Jujutsu Kaisen first episode. I mean, I definitely would, but I think adding the recap made it more of a movie experience.
I I will cut in just before we get too deep. I don't think this movie is worth watching in theaters unless you are a diehard Jujutsu Kaisen fan who has Jujutsu Kaisen their top 5 favorite all-time animes. I don't think it's worth cuz you're getting, like we talked about 70% recap
Yeah,
and 30% new content, which if you are a highly committed fan like we are,
you'll
that you
yeah
still enjoy
yeah
it.
you'll enjoy it
You'll
regardless.
still enjoy it a lot, and you get to see the new content early. But if you're not, and you just kind of you like it, but it's not like your top 5 or whatever, you're not a diehard see it immediately type of person. Just wait till it comes out on Crunchyroll or whatever it's gonna come out and watch it then, because honestly, you can just skip the recap. Like it was cool to see in theaters and cool to see it with a friend. Even though I think we watched a majority of it together anyways when it aired,
Yes, we did.
but it was still fun to see it again for us. But we are huge Jujutsu Kaisen fans, so it's kind of a biased take
Yeah,
to say it's worth when I really don't think it's worth the $10 you pay to see it in theaters.
if you are getting it, like, you just watched and finished the second season, you're like, I'm gonna go watch this movie now because it's what comes next. You are gonna be sitting there wanting to tear your eyes out because you're gonna be watching everything you just watched, but worse because it's dumbed down and the impact moments don't have as much impact. Like,
It's extremely
I will
cut
I will
together.
mention this one part with Sukuna. I was we were in the movie theater and I was like, oh, when he goes like this and stops
Yep.
everything, there wasn't that ding. That ding wasn't there,
Yep.
and it just kept going immediately on from that point. I'm sorry, this is just a random little critique I had, but that annoyed me, guys, because I
Yeah.
really, really wanted to hear like that ding. It was the most satisfying thing ever. But there, yeah, that kind of showcases like what you're getting with a lot more of the film. It's not like rushed, but it's a recap, not a showing the actual moments
Right.
entirely.
I will say I did appreciate they included a little bit of the Blu-ray exclusive content.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Like, I won't specify exact moments, but they included some content that was on the Blu-ray that wasn't in the official anime episodes when they aired. And it's obviously, I think all the content for the recap is from the Blu-ray. The animation is just perfected and clean, and coloring is all good and everything, and just really nice. It is nice to see. But like you said, it is a downgrade from just watching the actual full season 2. You're missing a lot of good stuff. They cut a lot of dialogue and a lot of audio and song
You
choices
know,
they used in season 2 and kind of replaced it with the season 1 intro song
yeah,
and I don't even remember what the other song they used were, but um it was fine. But what you're really there for is that like 30 or yeah, like 30 to 40 maybe minutes of additional content, and that was phenomenal.
Yeah, was
The
I yeah.
animation, sorry.
I no, I will say like that the moments that are showcased from like I'm assuming the first episode of the next season are
Mhm.
some of my favorite moments from all of Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, it could just be recency bias, and it probably is for a lot of that, but oh, I loved it so much, and you're seeing so many of your favorite characters. And if none of these characters are your favorite that are like taking on more of the spotlight in this first episode, you have some issues, man.
Yeah.
Because these characters, oh, I just love every single one of them. But that yeah, 30 to 40 minute mark where you were saying where you actually go there to watch specifically, it is executed extremely well and it animated so well and so entertaining.
Yeah, that animation was incredible. Um, I'll I'll give a little bit from just the trailers of like there's obviously the reintroduction of Yuta into the series, which we haven't seen him since the JJK Zero and the end of season 2. So we see him again, and he plays a big part. We get introduced to some new, very important characters, and they're pretty cool, pretty entertaining. There's the one Naoya. Um, there's like this one scene where he's like fighting someone, and he like fixes his hair mid.
Seriously, the most
He's like beating the
the
crap
moment
out
is
of him
so
with one
good.
hand and just. He's so egotistical, but he is a super
Oh my
entertaining
goodness,
character.
I love that part.
But yeah, all the characters that are included in that little intro are just some of the best characters in the show and super fun to watch. And like he said, and I probably said it twice now, the animation is incredible. It is incredible. Um, it's actually unbelievable the quality they're able to put into this. I know they just had an insane quality show out with the Chainsaw Man movie, but it just they always surprise me every single time at how high quality the animation is, and they keep improving. It's just incredible.
Mm-hmm. It you come into it not extremely wanting to watch the first like half to three quarters of it, which kind of sucks, but it's also a show that I absolutely adore, so it's not the end of the world to have to watch all of that good content again. And then you get the 30 minutes of like exquisite peak fiction, which is animated super duper well and executed like perfectly. So in my mind, yeah, it's worth watching if you're a diehard fan. Other than that, like Judd said, I wouldn't go and see that unless because you already see most of the movie.
Yeah,
But
but
good movie theater experience for the last part of it for sure. So I really enjoyed that.
yeah, if you guys haven't watched or are planning to watch it, let me know in the comments. If you have watched it, let me know what you guys thought about it. Um, like and subscribe. Let us know what you guys want to see in the next video. I mean, it's kind of just whatever new movies we're interested in coming out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you guys thought about the movie.
All right. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
See ya.